After 102 years in operation, the Bloomington Speedway was in danger of closing. That is until a group of longtime fans and drivers decided to buy the business and take matters into their own hands. Our Ethan Sandwise met the new owners at the track.
Georgiana Priest's country home is, for the most part, a quiet place. But almost every summer for the past century, the stillness is broken by the roar of race engines. Her father, Jim Mitchell, leased the neighboring property in 1923 to men who wanted to build a racetrack.
It has passed from him to my father, well, actually to my mother after my father passed, and then to me, and now our son is involved.
Like the fans she grew up with, the Bloomington Speedway is part of Priest's identity.
Well, it's been very important to me as a Mitchell. It's been in our family for so many years. I would like, and I wanted to see it continue.
The last year, it nearly came to an end.
The person who held the lease turned to me and basically told me this racetrack was done, that it was going to close, the property was going to be sold.
Without a renter, Priest didn't know how she'd manage to keep the property.
We really couldn't afford the upkeep, you know, the mowing and the taxes, and so we considered selling it, and in fact we contacted AJ, and that's what we were going to do.
That's AJ Bolin, real estate agent. He also happens to be a race car driver, and he was the Bloomington Speedway track champion in 1997. When it came to selling the land, he couldn't see it being anything other than a racetrack.
I spent a lot of Friday nights right here on this hillside growing up, or down in the pits, just dreaming of racing.
Bolin started talking with other mainstays of the racing community, including David Hayes, announcer Pat Sullivan, and driver Andy Bradley.
So David says, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "Well, we could try to save it." He goes, "Well, you better watch what you wish for. You may end up with a racetrack."
Bradley is a pilot. Sullivan is a professor. Most of the new owners have full-time jobs, but refurbishing the track is a massive commitment of time and resources. From salaries to fuel and water, an average race night costs the track around $30,000.
I quickly found out that there was going to be a lot for me to do, and I'm not doing near what some people are doing here. This has been an absolute labor of love for people whose number one priority is saving the racetrack.
With crowds shrinking, the track's long-term survival is an open question. Despite that, the new owners are committed to reducing ticket prices for standard races, hoping to attract families. Kids under 12 get in free.
There's people that are 20 minutes from here or even 10 minutes here that don't know this racetrack exists. And if they came out one time, they'd be a fan instantly. So, I mean, we're trying to get the word out, trying to appeal to the younger generation and get some of those kids to be lifelong race fans.
We're probably not going to make a dime. In fact, we probably lose a little bit. But it's important to get people to come.
The track opens tonight for the first race of the season, but many improvements are still to come. The owners want to replace the bleachers, renovate the bathrooms. They've already built new catch fences and expanded the track.
It's still a work in progress as we sit here today, obviously, if you look around. And it's going to continue to be a work in progress because there's so much that needs done.
Priest hopes racing will continue on her family's land well into the track's second century.
I've lived on this property for many years, so I'm used to the races and the sound, and I like it. And I would miss it if it wasn't here.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm Ethan Sandwise.